Did you know that a 19th century noblewoman used to wash her private parts with milk and then had the peasants drink it? Sounds like a joke, but it really happened. Her name was Clara von Platen, a courtesan famous for her eccentric habits. Every day she bathed exclusively in fresh milk, but instead of discarding the liquid afterward, she ordered it to be given as a gift to the poor peasants of the region. They received the milk as if it were a blessing from the nobility, but little did they know that the gift came straight from the lady's private bath. It was the same milk used to cleanse every inch of her body, sweat, oils, and Clara's most intimate secrets included. Meanwhile, the peasants toasted with that high-quality milk, thinking it was pure generosity from the upper class. Some even whispered that it had an exotic taste, something a bit different. And that's where the story turns into a true banquet of disgust, a mix of luxury, delusion, and absolute absurdity. European nobility really knew how to cross the line. Get ready to discover the deadly side of Victorian beauty. In the 19th century, being beautiful was a health hazard. Women took arsenic to lighten their skin, not realizing it could slowly harm their bodies. They wore corsets so tight that their organs shifted, and many fainted just to keep a tiny waist, and their hair, a tower of hairspray, animal fat, and lice. Some even slept sitting up just to avoid ruining their hairstyle. Even eyebrows weren't safe. They shaved them off and drew them back on with charcoal. In the Victorian era, beauty came at a price, sometimes too high a price. In the Middle Ages, there was a man who terrified women without ever committing a crime, and yet the king exiled him. Henrique wasn't a murderer or a sorcerer, but he became known as the Cursed Stallion. Wherever he went, he left behind a trail of curiosity, mystery, and fear. The first deaths happened quietly. Young women fainted in their rooms and never woke up. No one understood what was happening. Some were buried as victims of sudden illness, but the rumors began. They said Henrique was different, that his body was unnatural, a freak of nature. Some women believed it would be different with them. Some even wrote farewell letters before meeting him. His fame spread. The court whispered. The church claimed he was a living punishment for impure desires. The king summoned him, not to punish, but to study. In the end, they decided he was too dangerous. He couldn't stay among the people. He was banished from the kingdom, not for evil acts, but for inspiring fear, just by existing. And so the legend of Henrique was born, the man who became a myth without ever raising a weapon.